is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're watching the Rasslin Rage YouTube show.
Oh!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage.
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage.
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage.
We'll do it now!
This is Rasslin
Scream
Rage.
it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Wrestling Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Boom. Yo, we're here. What's up? Oh, okay. So here we are for another episode of Rasslin Rage. That's right. Episode 79. Look at that. To be exact. Yes, sir. Joining me tonight, guest host, is none other than Billy Ray Daniels, the Redneck Rockstar. Thank you for coming on again. You got to be getting up there. I'm
gonna have to go back and look.
Yeah, I know.
I think I've been on more than Danny Beals.
Really?
I think so.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to say, Danny Beals is falling behind. He's got these softball games going on now on Fridays.
Apparently,
Shame,
he's not even
shame,
at the softball
shame.
game, no.
Listen, you think that if you were a coach, you'd have a little bit of pull, like a little.
Doesn't he have an assistant?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for coming on
I
again.
thought softball was for girls.
Uh,
Maybe that's why he plays it though. Okay.
Oh, legit heat going here. So, listen, if this is your first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And no matter what, smash that thumbs up, will you? Go ahead, thumbs up, like this video. And then, later on, go back, watch some, like them, watch them. Just, please, right? Okay.
I'm on the show. I was the first like.
There you go. Make sure to scroll down in the description. Check out the affiliate links. We got one for High Spots and one for WWE.com. Please make sure you scroll down there and click those links if you decide to go somewhere. Also, don't forget you can scroll down there and purchase Rasslin Rage t-shirts. ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage.
Do you still have the coffee cups on there?
Those are on the donation link thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll come up in there. You got to, hey, Mr. Larson. Hello, Mr. Harper, Red Wing fan, Mr. Beals, DRC. Billy Ray, you're in the chat too. Look at that. You're amazing. Rasslin Rage has a Facebook and a Twitter. Please like our page and follow us at Rasslin Rage for both. Like and subscribe on YouTube. You can always go to r2youtube.com, and then there's also a website, wrestlingrage.com.
Me and you are going to have to sit down one of these days.
Why?
Because I have no idea how to use Twitter, and I have one.
Yeah, but I struggle too. Trust me, I struggle too. Don't. That one's a little bit. All right, so we're gonna roll the Indies intro here in a minute. But when we come back, before we talk Indies, locally, we're gonna talk a little bit about your trip to Florida and your experience in ACW and your match with Cyrus and his tag team partner there, and your tag team partner.
Actually, there was two companies, and there was more than one match.
Oh, boy. So when we come back, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it when we come back here for this awesome Indies intro that I have because it's amazing. You love it. Here we go. Boom. All right. So here we are. We're back. All right. So you went down to Florida. You were in it. You went down there. You wrestled. Now, I didn't know you guys were having issues. All right. So apparently there's an issue that led to the match.
It was a long time coming. So everybody knows that me and Cyrus, we started training together.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't know is me and Cyrus didn't like each other.
Oh, really?
When we first met each other.
No, I didn't know that. I thought you guys were always friends.
We just didn't get along.
Okay.
We just had different ideas of what we wanted out of life and out of wrestling.
Okay.
And, now it's a little bit different. But he was my riding partner. After we put the differences aside and we became good friends, and he was my riding partner. He was always in the car with me, no matter where we went. And I feel like he left me.
Oh, okay.
So that's where that came from. It's not that I hate him, but it's that, I needed to show him what he did to me and how it felt.
Okay. Well, I'm making adjustments here. They're complaining about your microphone. There we go.
Is that better, everybody?
I hope it is. I hope there's not a bunch of feedback, though. So anyways, so you went down there, you did that. Now, you go down there, you had your match. The crowd. What was there a difference compared to here? 1, 2, and how did the crowd react to you compared to up here?
You know what? They were wrestling fans. So that's a lot different. Like, a lot of places up here aren't real wrestling fans. Unless you go to Blue Water or XICW, they're not really wrestling fans.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They're just people who wanted to take their family out and have a good time type of thing.
Watch some wrestling.
But down there, at least for ACW, they're all wrestling fans. And they hated my guts because I wanted to take Cyrus away.
Right. The one match where it was the tag match with you and Nolan against the Golden Opportunity there. That there was a lady there. She didn't like you much.
She followed me to every freaking show I was on down there.
Oh, no.
And just heckled me the whole time, which actually made it easier for us to tell the story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it made it easier. She made other people crap on me. So
right. She made
it made it easier.
Well, that's always a good time. So you go down there. Did you get an opportunity to train at all? I mean, you wrestled. Did you train?
I actually trained I went with Cyrus. We went to the WWN training center where he trains at on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And on the first Thursday that I was down there, we actually had a guest show up and give us insight, and the guest was Connor from the Ascension.
Oh, that's cool. Right. So you did a whole session of training or what have you. That's cool. Now, was there anything different from what you were used to that they did down there compared, at their training session?
I'm going to be 100% honest. It was cool, and learning from Connor was great and everything, but Can-Am pushes me harder.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, nice.
I felt that it was too easy. The way they did their training down there, it was too easy. There wasn't enough.
Oh, well, shots
you know
fired.
what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, it's different because that's Florida
right.
versus Michigan or Canada, technically.
Right.
So, I mean, I get that everywhere is different.
Hello,
but they
Skyjacker.
just didn't push me as hard.
I got you. Now, so is there something you learned down there while you were training or even wrestling down there? Is there something that you learned down there that you've brought with you back to Michigan that's helped you, going forward? Or is going to help you going forward in your career in wrestling? Anything?
Yeah, actually, because I found out, like, my thing is that I went down there, and everybody down there wrestles my style.
Okay.
Just about everybody down there, I should say, wrestles my style, which is very old school with a little bit of the new school feel to it. And everybody down there wrestles that Southern style and everything like that. And I found out that it can get over. If it can get over down there and I get it over up here, I'm just, I'm doing the right thing.
Okay.
That's where I'm going at with that.
Okay. Now, so that was cool that you went down there. I hope that you take advantage and you do some more you get some more opportunities like that. We were talking earlier about some things that may be happening for you later on here next month.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure if you could talk about that, so that's why I said it that way. So
I'll wait till it's set in stone.
Okay, all right, right on. All right, so we're gonna talk. We're actually gonna get into the shows, and one of these shows you're on, right? So the first show we're talking about Blue Water Championship Wrestling, right? So it's called WrestleFest. And the only match we know so far, and it was announced.
Wait. Who came up with that name?
It wasn't me.
It's not one of my favorites, saying.
Well, it wasn't me, but so we got WrestleFest, and you're in a match, a fatal 4-way.
Elimination.
Oh, an elimination match, huh? Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's the 4 of you. Okay, so it's you, Weaponized. Who else do we got there?
MM3
MM3.
and Blake 182.
Ooh, 182.
Oh, what do you know? All of Mama Weir's boys,
Oh,
they're
no.
going to get their asses kicked.
Oh, man. So,
Here's the thing. And I know because I've heard people talking about it lately, is that what did I do to deserve a title match?
hello, Mike.
And at the end of the day, when was the last time you guys seen me lose?
I don't remember.
Even at the last show, I didn't lose. I won by disqualification. And it might not be me, and it might not be whoever you guys want to win, but I can guarantee you right now, Alex Weir is not walking out of there as the Rising Stars champion.
Ooh, yikes.
And all of you people, aside from any
All
kind
of
of
you
heat,
people. When you
fans-
say all you people, what do you... No, I'm just joking.
all the fans, whatever. At the end of the day, no matter what heat any of us have in the match itself, you guys are getting your money's worth because you got the 4 best cruiserweights in the state of Michigan all in the ring together at the same time.
Right. Okay. Well, that's all the best cruiserweights in the state of Michigan.
Well,
all the best.
The 4 best.
The 4?
I would put,
the only 4 best.
put us at the top.
Are they the only 4 best cruiserweights in the state?
Well, have you seen most of the other cruiserweights?
Well, I mean, what about... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna... Never mind.
What about what?
Nothing. Nothing. We're not gonna go there. All right. So let's put this up here real quick. So before we forget, right? So boom, here it is. There it is. Bam. WrestleFest 2019 at the American Legion. Boom. Now we also know that July. I think it's July 6th. I could be wrong. Then there's the all ladies show. And Heidi Katrina's gonna be there. Yeah, buddy. You know, are you a Heidi Katrina fan?
No.
What?
I'm just not.
You're a communist.
That's not my thing.
You are a redneck communist. Communist redneck.
I like Irish girls. I'm sorry.
Oh, my Lord. But so yeah, we got this, and then we're gonna check this out over here. Where did it go? Here, 4-way. There it is. Bam. Here we go. Let's check this out. And there it is. So you can get your tickets
I'll
for
say
that.
one more thing about
Oh,
that match,
boy.
too.
Here we go.
Just saying. Whoever's in charge, if that's not the main event, that is a huge mistake.
Oh, jeez. So according to Weaponized, Heidi Katrina is not only hot, but she is also the mother of his future children.
He can
and
have
I
her.
have to put that on record on YouTube because I have talked to Heidi Katrina, and I will be sitting down with her before the show on July 6th, I believe it is,
That's great.
for the Extreme Bombshells of Wrestling show.
You're going to have to get back with me. I want, like, as soon as the interview happens, I need a message sent to me. I want to know if she is as into him as he is to her. Because I have to hear
I think
this
she's got an
in
old
my
man.
ear all the time from him.
I think she has an old man that's like twice his size, as far like he, you know how she's all built. Yeah, like her boyfriend's just as built.
Yeah, but
you know.
I don't care how big he is.
Well, I'm not saying.
I'm sure Alex could still knock him
Oh,
out.
well,
with
yeah,
one
he's
kick.
a legit ninja. I mean, I'm not saying he couldn't whoop him. I'm just, I think she's got an old man, is what I'm saying.
As long as he doesn't get a hold of him.
Yes. Right. So, on June 2nd, XICW Proving Ground will return to the Hot Rock Sports Bar and Music Cafe, which you'll probably be on that one
yes,
as well.
I will be there.
I don't have a flyer for that, so that'll be there.
There's a flyer up.
I didn't see it.
It's just got all the kids that are still in the.
Oh,
Proving
okay.
Ground
Well, I didn't see it,
competition,
so that's my bad. I apologize. But the Raiders and myself will be there this time. We're back in our booth. Yes, it's about time. They haven't put the next one on sale yet.
They haven't?
No, usually.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's because they got the show on the 15th too. So.
Yeah, they're probably more focused on that one.
Yeah,
at the
right.
Moment.
Well, and then they
Makes
got
sense.
that Warrior Rampage coming up too. So.
That's not till August. though.
Yeah, I know, but
Are tickets even on
I
sale
don't
for
know.
that one yet?
I don't know. They're already promoting it though. But anyway, so
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right, yeah.
if
Well,
they're already
all
on
the
sale.
booths are sold out. The last time I checked, all there was some GA.
Did you get a booth this time?
Oh, yeah, I'm there. Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh,
I
yeah.
just remember you complaining about having to sit in the front row. You hated it.
Well, it's not that. Okay, listen. Linda, listen. I like the front row. I don't like to move. I like the landing on. I like being elbowed in the. I like that stuff. People yell at me to move, and I'm like, I don't want to. Leave me alone.
So next time we can just have Bronner just power bomb me on top of you.
Whatever. I like that stuff, man. I mean, like, I'll move, but like, you know what I'm saying? I love that. I love being part of the show, which I was. You so gracefully shared the picture of the Super Oprah giving me the lap dance thing going on.
Did you see the look on your face? That
Oh, my
picture?
God.
You look like you were loving it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I look like I loved it. All right, let me tell you what. So, anyways, you can get your tickets at xicw.info/tickets to get your tickets for that. Also, we'll talk about the June 15th show, but we're going to talk about this show that we have up here, Clash to the Future, June 8th at 7:30 p.m. We'll be at the Brownstown Sports Center in Brownstown Township. You ever wrestled for these guys?
No.
No? Okay. Former WWE, WCW, and ECW star Raven is scheduled to appear along with the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams, who, by the way, is amazing to watch
And
live.
it's nothing against them, but I wrestle at XICW and they run a little too close to there.
Oh.
And here's the thing. If I am wrestling at XICW and I'm being pushed to the moon or whatnot, and then I go to Clash and they have me lose to some guy who's only been working for 2 months, what does that do for me at XICW?
Right. Gotcha.
I pick the company I want to work for in that particular area, and I won't work for another one in a so many mile radius. It's why I don't work for DSW anymore.
Gotcha. All right. So, let's see here. So tickets are $12 for that. That's what, $12, yeah. And then if you head over to their website, you can also get the 4 for $40. I think it is.
But I would never tell anybody not to go, especially considering Raven's going to be there and Petey Williams is such a treat to watch.
Oh well, yeah, for sure, absolutely. Now, Saturday, June 15th, XICW presents the Sheik and Malcolm Monroe Memorial Show. Live professional wrestling returns to the Lincoln Park Community Center. Bell time is scheduled for 7:30 with the doors opening an hour before. Front row VIP tickets are $30. Second row $25 and ringside general admission only $20.
And I will tell you something about this show.
What? Oh boy.
I don't know who's in the match, but they do a match at these shows because he does one every year. And it used to just be the Malcolm Monroe Senior Memorial Cup.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But now he's added the Sheik to it. So I know nothing against that. You know, it's got a lot of heritage there, especially with DBA and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But what it is it's a match that has 8 people in it. And it starts off as a battle royal, 2 people get eliminated. Turns into a 6-man tag. Somebody gets eliminated. It turns into a fatal 5-way. Somebody gets eliminated. Turns into a tag team match. Someone gets eliminated. Turns into a triple threat. Someone gets eliminated. Then you have a singles match, and whoever wins the cup. In my opinion, one very, very unique match.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Well, I already have my ticket. I bought my ticket while I was sitting front row at Proving Ground. Z was on the microphone there, and he's like, "Don't forget to head over there to buy." And I went, "Thank you, got my ticket." So I'll be there, of course. Now, lastly, bleacher seats are only $15. So if you want to sit in the bleachers, you can do that. I prefer front row, so that's where I'll be.
I mean, you're still gonna get a good. You're still gonna have a good time.
Oh well, yeah, but
No matter where you sit, you're still gonna have a good time.
Well, I agree. But you can go to xicw.info/tickets, and I will definitely see you there. Now, this next one here, let's see here. Who do we got? Capital Pro Wrestling. You ever heard of these guys?
No.
They're out of Lansing. So, Lansing, June 22nd, live pro wrestling action returns to Lansing, Michigan. Capital Pro Wrestling will be holding their event at the Fledge in Lansing.
On June 22nd?
Yep. Hakeem Zayn of Imperial Wrestling is scheduled to appear.
Impact Wrestling.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. VIP tickets are only, isn't that what I said? Yeah, Impact Wrestling.
But he's actually not called Hakeem Zayn. I don't
Well,
know
that's the way
I don't
they
know
have-
how to pronounce his
Right,
name.
me neither.
but
It's Rahaju or whatever.
Rohit
but
Raju, I think.
Yeah,
but I'm not 100%
this is the
sure.
way they have him booked, though, as Hakeem Zayn. That's why I wrote it that way. Just
That's
saying.
ridiculous.
So VIP tickets are only $25 with general admission $15. Head on over to their Facebook for more information. Then
As cool as Hakeem Zayn is, you could just go a little bit further and go to Jackson on June 22nd and see Billy Ray Daniels wrestle.
Oh yeah, who's Billy Ray Daniels wrestling on June 22nd?
I don't know yet, but I'm sure Ridiculoso is going to have something to do with it since I stole his belt.
Oh, where are you at on 22nd?
UCW.
I see, and I went to their site to find them.
And they're running every Saturday in July. 2
Yeah.
shows in Bay City and 2 shows in Jackson.
Yeah, see,
And the one that they're doing on June 22nd, it'd be better to go there than that one in particular because theirs is a benefit show for cancer.
okay. Well,
would you rather just go see some wrestling or would you rather go see some wrestling and help people?
Listen, I went to their Facebook page and was looking to see what they were, and there was nothing, no events there. I mean, I didn't really scroll through, but I mean, I hit their events to look to their events, and then I didn't see any.
I don't know who runs the website.
Right,
so.
yeah, I know. I didn't go to the website. I just went to their Facebook page. So, I mean, shame on me, but thank you for mentioning
I
all
talked to
that.
the booker, who's my trainer. So.
Well, there you go. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Now, Detroit Style Wrestling holds Afterburn at Grizzlies in Wyandotte. Tickets are only $12 in advance for the first and second rows, and GA are only $10. Tickets go up the day of, so make sure to get yours in advance. You can purchase your tickets online at eventbrite.com or head on over to their Facebook page, and you can link right to it directly through the event.
And that show is debuting a new title, and they're doing a tournament, a whole tournament on that night.
Yeah?
And I know they've announced DBA, Isaiah Bronner, Chuck Stein, and Matt Hagen
Yes.
as 4 of the 8 competitors in this
Right.
tournament.
So far. All right. And then next up on June 23rd, International Big Time Wrestling returns to the L Club for another free show. Heidi Katrina, Congo Kong, MM3, DBA, Mysterious Movado, just to name a few. In order to get into the show, you have to have a ticket, even though it's free. I got mine today. You have to go on their event. You go to the event page, and it'll have the tickets. You click on
You
it.
can only get 2 tickets, though?
I don't know how many you can get.
Oh, you got 2 tickets.
I bought 2
Oh,
tickets.
okay.
I
Gotcha.
got, well, I didn't buy. I got 2 tickets for free. You go to the Facebook event page.
Yeah, I got to give them credit. They must have some money because I know Congo Kong ain't cheap.
Right. Well, I mean, come on, man. You know who is.
I don't
You know who
know.
that is.
I don't know about Heidi. Oh, I love Congo.
But I mean, you know who the
promoter.
promoter is. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I mean,
But I mean,
might be a favor. You never know. You never know. Because you see who's on the show. Look, I mean,
I know they're good friends. So
Right. All right. So there's that. Check that one out.
Not to mention the last show they did, they had Isaiah Bronner going against Congo Kong, and the match was amazing.
Right. And Jayson Worth went to their last free show that they just had at the same place. So that's all I have for the Indies this week. As you can tell, or as you can see, there's just.
Do you only ever do the Michigan ones? Is that what it is?
Yeah. So
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
yeah. I
No,
mean,
that makes sense because I was gonna say there's a lot more going on, but they're in Ohio and
yeah, right,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so.
and like Future Great runs every Friday, and they got a big show coming
I just
up.
didn't know if you only did Michigan.
No, I share whatever on my Facebook, but when I on the show, I only do Michigan, and I stay to kind of around here. I don't really do like up north shows like IWE, UWE. There's that.
I
other one.
wouldn't promote IWE if you paid me.
There's another one out of I can't think. There's another one too up there that runs too. I can't think of it, but they got-
IPW, Josh
Yeah.
Raymond.
yeah, I think it could be it. And it's not because I don't like him or anything. It's just I can't find the stuff more. So, you know,
Josh Raymond's fun to watch.
yeah,
You've probably seen that going to the XI shows, but
yeah, right.
he's
Oh yeah,
fun to watch.
for sure. But listen, if I miss something and you're a worker or you know you're on a show or you know of a show and you're a fan, whatever, I don't care. Just send me a message or tag me in it so that I can see it, and then I will use that to write the show. Right. So listen, it is now time to talk some wrestling news. Now, wrestling news. Excuse me. The majority of this section of the show, we're going to talk about the pay-per-view coming up tomorrow because it's kind of a big deal. I think it is. And we know some people that are on the pay-per-view tomorrow, which is kind of cool too. But when we come back,
I'll point out too, my 6-year-old is super excited about this.
very good. That's awesome, right? All right. So when we come back, it's time for all the rage. Actually, when we come back, it's going to be time for Q. We're going to show Q when we come back. All right. He's going to.
Is he gonna finally tell you why he doesn't like me? 'Cause
I
he won't tell me.
I really? Oh, I don't. I didn't. Okay. Well, no, I don't know. We'll find that out. Maybe we'll have to have him do that, like the big reveal on Rasslin Rage or something. All right. So when we come back, Q.
What is up, everybody? It is Quentin here, and today we are doing another video. So today we are talking about AEW's TV sign on TNN. So how's it gonna affect WWE? What I think is how many people are gonna ask for their contract to just be dropped and then go to AEW. I mean, like, yeah, like, if you really look, Jungle Boy's on there, Brian Pillman Jr., I'm pretty sure Neville's in there as well, just under a different name. But, like, MM3 could go over there. Weaponized Alex Weir could go over there because how many people they have from different indie scenes. And, like, they're trying, but I think their biggest person, is Chris Jericho. What is Chris Jericho gonna do? And our second biggest person in AEW is probably Cody Rhodes, because he's been in the company. His last name is Rhodes. Like, yeah, and so how is it going to affect WWE? How is it going to affect the superstars? How is it going to affect the Money in the Bank? How is it going to affect basically everybody? How is it going to affect New Japan Wrestling, TNA, BWCW? I mean, like, you never know. So, yeah. So, that's all I had to say. So, goodbye.
And we're back. So thank you, Q. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to call that. I've been shooting ideas over to people and like
Q's tips.
I've already said something like that. Q Rager or what? So there was a whole bunch of them I came up with so far. They all keep getting shot down. All right, so
Before you start this, 'cause
All right,
I know
let's
you're going
go.
to talk about the AEW show. My only question is every pay-per-view going to have some kind of gambling related thing? Because I think it should. They've already done All In, and now they're doing this one,
Yeah.
All or Nothing. So
Well,
I'm like, or Double or Nothing, sorry.
Right.
So I'm thinking they should just keep that trend going.
They could do that, but I
I
think
like it.
so they changed the battle royale, right? Because it was the over budget battle royale, and then they switched it to the casino royale or casino battle royale. All right, and it's because it's in a casino in Vegas. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but I like it. I do. I like what you're. But I think they got another pay-per-view that they're gonna do too. So that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But so it's the day before, right? Tomorrow. It starts. There's going to be a pre-show, which they're calling. What are they calling it?
The buy-in.
The buy-in.
I like it.
Yeah.
Don't call it the pre-show because then you're going to be like, oh, they're just copying the WWE.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, it's the buy-in. All right. So on the buy-in, and so the opening of the show, you have the buy-in, and it's the casino battle royale, and that's where we're going to see some guys that we know. But Jungle Boy is going to be in there. Brian Pillman Jr. Joey Janela, and a few others that are also going to be in there. But
the only thing that, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I thought that Brian Pillman was signed with MLW in Florida.
he is with MLW, but I don't think that he's signed exclusive. Like I think he can do other things. A lot of those guys do other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. So now what's cool about this match, and which gives it kind of like a major status right away, and even though it's on the what are we calling it again? The buy-in, right?
Yep.
It's on the buy-in. Okay, is the winner of this match will face off against the winner of Jericho and Omega, and be crowned in a future date to be crowned the very first AEW World Champion.
So you're thinking Jungle Boy versus Chris Jericho,
Well, I think it could happen, but
and that's
definitely-
gonna be on their next pay per view. That won't be on this show.
Well,
correct?
no, and they didn't say it would be on the next one. It said in the future. They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't rope themselves.
I feel like they should have a heavyweight champion before they start TV though.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And they said TV is
That's
going to
just
be
my
later
opinion.
this
yeah,
year.
till
anyway,
October.
so-
They should do it at least before that.
Right. So also on the buy-in, Sammy Guevara versus Kip Saban. So that's going to be a good one, right? Definitely good one. Now, so we're getting to the main card. We're going to pay-per-view status. We're going to $49.99. You're
So
part of
is
the big money.
Is the buy-in free,
I don't know.
or is it still part of the pay per view?
I think you can watch it for free on YouTube or something like
okay,
that.
that makes sense.
Like somewhere. But then the $49.99 starts, right?
Okay.
And you can't get it on Fight, not in the U.S.
Why not?
It's
I know a lot of people use that. So I don't
there's another
understand
one.
why.
It's Bleacher Report Live. You got to go to pay to do it streaming, and then they'll also have it on. If you have cable on Comcast or Dish and all that other stuff. But yeah, I don't have
don't
any of
have
that
cable.
stuff. Yeah,
That
me
costs
neither. I use this.
Comcast is ridiculous.
Well, I just have internet. So yeah, I
too.
agree. Totally. So here we go. Now we're getting into the
Streaming
main
is
card.
the way to go.
Right. Oh yeah. So now here we go. We're going into the main card. Now, since the beginning, All In, the announcement of All Elite Wrestling, the announcement of the pay-per-view, the announcement TV, it's been said many times they are not going to ignore women's wrestling, and they're going to make women's wrestling a mainstay of All Elite Wrestling. And now for this pay-per-view, there are 2 major women matches for this pay-per-view. And first up, we have I'm gonna butcher these names. Okay, Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki. Wow, man, that one was bad. Can you say that one? Sakazaki. Sakazaki. Imu Sakura versus Hikaru Shida, Riho, and Raiho Mizunami. There we go. I'm horrible. But so it's going to be 3 versus 3.
I'd give you a lot of crap, but you're not Japanese. So.
Yeah, I know. Okay, and then we have Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker. Got to add that in there. She earned that, right? Kylie Ray versus Nyla Rose. So it's a 3-way, right? Well,
okay, so here's my issue.
2 matches, women.
And I'm just gonna put it out there.
Oh boy, here we go.
They're
Controversial.
They're gonna.
Hello, Craig.
They want to support women's wrestling and
Yes, sir.
make sure that's a mainstay.
Yes, sir.
Why would you put 6 girls on the same match on your first big outing? You don't have to use everybody. You could have done the triple threat. I like the triple threat, mind you.
Well,
but you could have done a singles.
they're not
match up
using
there,
every girl they have
or
or every
just
woman
a
they have.
tag team match up there. But I think a 6-man is just a 6-woman is spreading it a little too thin.
Well, they're not using every
Because
woman they
all
have.
all 6 of them, they're not going to get a lot of time in the match. So people are going to be like, well, I don't know how good she is because she only was in there for 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
I don't know. We'll see. Now, we're going to see the first male tag team action for AEW with Best Friends, the tag team of Best Friends taking on Angelico and Jack Evans. Okay, and so Angelico is a big signing from AAA Mexico, so that's awesome. Now, AEW is partnered with AAA and Oriental Wrestling Entertainment in China, and because of that relationship that they've got there, they were able to book legendary wrestler Sema.
And here's the thing. If you guys don't know what Oriental Wrestling Entertainment is, go and look it up because you're missing out on some really cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So, SEMA is going to partner with T-Hawk and L. Lindemann to take on SoCal Uncensored, which, if you don't know who that is, it's Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky. So that's going to be a great match. And to my understanding, I was doing some reading, the SoCal Uncensored, they asked, once they found out that they were able to get SEMA, they wanted this match, so they made it happen. Now, here comes one of the big matches, I think, and I'm really looking forward to. It has been done previously.
The biggest match.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, so it has been done previously in the dub, right, in the Fed, but not in this, not the way it should have been done. Let's be honest. Right?
Yes.
This is the way it should have been done. An epic story leading up to the fight of the 2 Rhodes, the brothers fighting it out. Dustin on his last ride, as he's dubbed it. He's got his T-shirts. He's got a whole line out. Half his face is painted, half his face isn't. But it's not painted gold dust. It's painted similar but different colors. So, not to infringe on copyright, because you know
what, and I hate the copyright thing that they do, and the reason is because they gave him the character, but he's the one who developed that character, not them. He's the one who had to go out there and put his body on the line as that character. It's not them that did it. So I just hate that they do that.
But it is a brother versus brother, and you could say generation versus generation because it is. But at the same,
but here's the thing:
it is brother versus brother.
I'll be honest with you. This is the match that I am most looking forward to on this card. As good as Chris Jericho and Omega is going to be, this match isn't going to be one of those matches that breaks the roof off because they did all these crazy spots. And think Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24. That's what this match is going to be, because everybody is going to be emotionally invested in this match. It's not going to be about what cool shit did he do. It's going to be, I'm emotionally invested in this is what I want to see.
No, and I would agree with you on that totally. And I'm invested, and I think that this match specifically, I believe that this match is that one of those matches that will, even if the person isn't watching it live on the pay-per-view, once they catch it later on down the road, might sway some of these casual fans that do kind of like watching some of the independents over to AEW and start bringing some more eyes to the product.
Not only that, but I guarantee Dave Meltzer will give it 15.5 stars.
That was good. Dave Meltzer and the stars. Gotta love him. But definitely I agree. And gonna be a great. it's gonna be legendary.
It's the one I'm looking most forward
You know,
to.
out of the one,
I think it's gonna steal the show.
Well, okay. Well, I'll get to this in a minute, and we'll talk about it. So, I spoke about the partnership with AAA and the OWE. Well, it just so happens the Young Bucks are the AAA Tag Team Champions. So, the Young Bucks defend their titles, the tag titles, against the Lucha Bros, who are Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix, who are the former AAA Tag Team title holders. They lost to the Young Bucks, and now they're getting their rematch on this. Some cross-promotion stuff going on here, man.
They're also former Impact Tag Team
Yes,
champions.
they are. Like that?
Just saying.
Right. Good stuff. So, listen, I like Pentagon Jr. I like Rey Fenix. I like the Young Bucks, but I'm not quite as invested in that match, say, as Cody Rhodes and Dustin. I'm not. I'm just not.
This is one of those matches where I want to put bets with people on how many super kicks the Young Bucks are going to throw in their match.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I mean, they don't. It's a super kick party, dude. I mean, super kick.
It is what it is.
Party. Oh, sorry. Anyways, all right. Then we have the main event for the night, the big match, the rematch, the Alpha versus the Omega. Chris Jericho takes on Kenny Omega 2. Now, this time it's on U.S. soil, so we'll actually be able to get to watch it live, which is cool. I mean, unless think it was what I think you had to be up at like 4.
I can't watch it live.
Wrestle Kingdom 12. Why not?
I have to work.
Oh. So Wrestle Kingdom 12 was the last time these two met up, and Omega got the W. Now, we talked about it earlier. And we said that the winner of the Casino Battle Royale will face the winner of this match.
So who do you think
Wins the match?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
To tell a
Like you said,
Okay,
you said, Omega won the first time. Do you think he can do it again?
to tell a good story from a story point of view, Jericho. Jericho should win. That from a story. That's just for me. Unless they're gonna make Omega the face of the company.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you Jericho is going to win. Jericho is going to be the first champion.
Okay.
Because the story is in chasing the title. It's not being the champion.
Okay. And I would agree with you on that. But that's like I said, the better story lies with Jericho. That's what I was saying.
That's the smart move, in my opinion, is Jericho.
Right. Yeah. I believe that the brother versus brother is going to be an interesting and worth the watch. Yes. Crap, I'm late to the party. Yeah, you're way late, brother. You're like 45 minutes late. What up, buddy? That's Alan. Everybody say hi, Alan. But yeah, so this will decide who gets to face the winner of the Casino Battle Royale.
That's the main event.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
It
Now,
should be.
so there's been, like, after I wrote this, a bunch of other stuff came out, but it was released today that former WWE superstar Dean Malenko has signed a multi-year deal with AEW to be the senior producer and coach.
That is probably one of the smartest things that I've read about them doing, because I did read that earlier today.
Yeah. So things are really starting to shape up. We got you got JR over there. You got Dean Malenko over there. It's only time before we hear Arn Anderson, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I need Jerry Lawler if they got Jim Ross. Just
and there was an article out there saying that that they are trying to put. But Lawler just signed a new contract with WWE, so
He's not going nowhere.
yeah, he ain't going anywhere for a couple years at least. And then, so, a little bad news on the AEW side of things, though, is originally Pac, formerly known as Neville, right, in the WWE, was supposed to face off against Hangman Page. But according to several reports and sources out there, they've had some creative differences. So Pac versus Page is off the card.
So what if they just take, and hear me out, what if they take him out of the match and then they make it Hangman Page versus Enzo?
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Sorry, I just like to have a good time.
Right, yeah. But that's definitely, I guess there's creative differences. I'm not sure. I don't think that Pac was signed to an exclusive contract with AEW. He's not. He's just because he's still the Dragon Gate champion.
I just don't want to see this being a whole Hulk Hogan. Well, I'm not gonna let this guy beat me thing.
Right. Well,
because they're giving these guys a lot of creative control, and that's where the problem is. I'm not gonna lose to this guy. Well, I'm not gonna lose them. Okay. Well, now your match isn't happening.
Well, to my understanding, that they were going to do a whole program leading into him going against Omega, and Omega was going to take the W, and Pac was like, I'm not going to let that. I don't want that to degrade the Dragon Gate title because he's the Dragon Gate champ. So that's what the sheets are saying. I'm not sure how true that is, though. That's the sheets, and you never know.
It's on the internet. It's got to be true.
Well, duh. But even without that match, it's going to be a great night for wrestling. So you can definitely check that out. I think like I said, Bleacher Report live or something like that. So Ric Flair was going to die, right? Everybody, he was going to die. He's got he's brain dead. Dude, it was like insane. Yeah, he's fine. He's at home recovering.
I wish Death would just move on. Go back to Betty White because you ain't going to take him.
That was great. So, yeah, he's making a full recovery. Good old Ric Flair. Woo! Good old Ric
I'm telling you right now, he's not going to die in some hospital dead. He's going to die in the middle of that ring. That's the only way for Ric Flair to go.
There's Wendy's on Space Mountain, you know what I mean? Something along them lines, right? So AJ Styles recently sat down with Newsweek.com during the interview. He revealed that he's not going to sign. This is his last contract. He's not going to sign another one.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say it. I'm not surprised. He's almost He's almost 40. He might even be over 40 now. I'm not sure. I know he was 39.
He does got a couple kids.
Last I heard, it was 39. He's got another one on the way.
Right. He's got another one on the way?
He's got another one on the way.
Oh,
that was one of the reasons why he said that I'm not going to sign another contract. The dude's made his money. The guy is like a global name.
Yeah,
you could go to any corner of the
he's
world
a brand.
and say AJ Styles, and no matter where you're at, if you're around a wrestling fan, they know who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What else
you're an idiot.
The only thing that he really had left to prove was the WWE, and the guy held the WWE title for over a year, twice.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's saying something. But, the one place that some people thought he may never end up in, right? Because he spent a long time. He was Impact's equivalent to John Cena.
It wasn't only that he wouldn't be able to show up, but it was that if he does come to WWE, they'll never make him a champion.
Yeah, right.
And then look at how long he held the belt because nobody else could perform the way he could.
Right. Well, and he's a great performer. And he's awesome.
I'm still upset.
And he makes it doesn't matter who he faces. They always come out looking like roses. Always. Look at his matches with Roman Reigns when first signed. Roman Reigns looked like he was. He made him look like. This is gonna sound the Golden Jew, right? He was. I swear. I mean, he just made him look great. Okay. So let's talk about the 20.
Oh my God!
The 24/7.
I love this.
Okay, so
it's
listen.
my favorite thing right now.
All right, listen. So the 24/7 title. Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you like this. It was announced on Raw, right? So they announced they were gonna have a new belt at Money in the Bank, and Mick Foley was going to do the presentation. It led everybody to believe that they were going to announce the hardcore title, which wasn't the case. It was
Close.
Close. It was the new 24/7 title, which now they're calling it the European title.
No, that's just R-Truth because he's stupid.
Okay, all right. So now,
I love R-Truth, but he's out there.
okay, so love the idea, love the concept, love the story, hate the belt.
Have you seen his
Hate
promos?
the belt. Yes, I have, but hate the belt. The belt is disgusting.
I don't know. Like I could care less about the belt.
I
care about I care about the
I
story.
don't want to put that junk on my wall.
Then don't buy it.
You're dang right I'm not going to. But if it's ugly as
You know what it is? You know, I'll be honest with you. It has nothing to do with what the belt looks like.
To me.
It all has to do with the nostalgia of it because everybody remembers that the hardcore belt when they did the 24/7 rules. Just hear me out. When they did the 24/7 rules, that was some of the most entertaining things that they did at that time.
okay. So listen.
The European. And he keeps calling it the European.
Yeah.
Have you watched his promos? I'm
Yes.
telling you right now. Longest reigning
Right.
champion,
Thank you.
R-Truth, and the person who's going to beat him for that title,
It is ugly. It's
It's
very
gonna be-
ugly. It's disgusting ugly.
Little Jimmy.
Ugly. Disgusting. Nasty. Like
I don't know. I like it. It
I-
doesn't bother me. Because look at it this way. Look
Listen.
at it this way. Hold on. It's the 24/7 title, right? And it looks like a watch.
I don't
That's the point of it.
Ugh.
And I think everybody's looking past that. Is that it's not about what the belt looks like. It's about the 24/7 thing, and they wanted to get that over. That's why it looks like a big watch. You can hate on it all you want.
I am
but
hating. It looks like crap. Boo.
You guys will
Boo.
just be mad when I make it to the
I'd rather
WWE.
have that piece of junk looking hardcore title thing that they had that looked like junk.
I like the hardcore title too, but
Looked like junk.
it was supposed to.
I know, but I'm just saying.
This one is it's not supposed to look great.
All right.
It's something filler so that you guys can get these guys on TV that aren't on TV all the time.
Right. Okay. So let's talk a little Money in the Bank. Little, very little. Okay. I want to ask you what you thought. So let's. I'm not going to break down every match, but we're going to talk a little bit. Brock flipping Lesnar, Money in the Bank. Now I know you. Listen. You like you said.
I had so much fun watching.
Well,
this.
I mean, and you like you said, you did not like. Neither of us expected it.
No.
That I mean, but really, it just kind of was like a waste to me.
I will tell you what.
Mustafa Ali, by the way, is an amazing wrestler.
Watching
If you're not
this
watching,
match, and I wasn't watching the match per se, but I was watching my 6-year-old watch this match, who is a huge Mustafa Ali fan, loves them, and went into this match saying he's gonna win, he's gonna win, he's gonna win.
and he almost
And-
did.
And for Brock Lesnar to come out there when he was about to grab that belt and the tears flowing down my son's face have never made me happier.
You are so evil. Evil.
It wasn't like I was happy because he was crying. I was happy because he was invested in that match and they had him. Hook, line, and sinker the whole way.
Yikes. So, Becky dropping the belt to Charlotte, right? And then Bayley cashes in and wins
Well,
the
this is
belt.
like a 2-part question. One, Becky didn't need to keep carrying those 2 belts. She needed to drop one of them.
Becky 2 belts.
I'm glad she dropped the SmackDown and not the Raw, to be honest.
Gotcha.
But and the whole thing with Bayley, I think, is just to try and get the fans to like her again because they keep associating her with Sasha, and Sasha took her ball and went home.
Right. Well, and
I think
you
it was a
see,
smart idea.
The whole thing she did was she went out in the fans. She went out there. She hung out with the fans, and she was taking people's
Yep.
signs and holding it, doing all that. So yeah, definitely cool.
I was glad she cashed in on Charlotte instead of Becky because I think if they would have turned her heel, it would not have gotten over the way they wanted it to.
Not the way her character is.
Because I don't think Bayley with the character that she portrays can really be a heel.
Right. Yeah. Screw Lesnar. Screw you too, Beals. Anyway, so now News out of Waterloo, Iowa. Yeah, the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, you know, like a real one. Dan Gable
So
Museum.
the WWE Hall of Fame isn't a real one?
Well, I mean, is there a brick and mortar one anywhere you know of?
I wish.
Right, exactly. This one's brick and mortar. All right. So announced on May 20th that it has finalized the class of 2019 for the George Thragos Lou Thesz Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame induction weekend, which will be held July 25th through the 27th.
I'm inducted in this, right?
The class of 2019 is Beth Phoenix, Bruno Sammartino, Thunderbolt Patterson, Sergeant Slaughter, Bryan Shields, and Daniel Cormier. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Cormier is unable to attend because he is training for his fight.
Who's he fighting?
I
Brock
forget.
Lesnar?
No,
No.
Brock's done. Brock's done. And then we got
This actually, I'm very interested
Yeah,
in.
this is the last thing we got tonight for all the rage. Then as we get into some legit wrestling questions, I don't foresee a lot of those though. So Stone Cold Steve Austin's returning to TV. Hell yeah! That's right. USA Network will be running an interview-based series that features Stone Cold. Yes, sir. As the interviewer. So he's going to interview people in there. One of those people I already know is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I hope that when he's asking people questions and they're trying to answer, he just goes, "What?"
What? The show premieres August 12th, and conveniently, it will be directly after Raw.
It makes sense.
Definitely.
How else are you going to get people to watch it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well,
You
it's
know.
got Stone Cold and
So is it supposed to be like Jay Leno? Like
Yeah, I
a
don't-
late night show? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good answer. That's a good
just
question. I'll look
curious.
it up. I'll look
I'm
it
about
up
to
some
check
more.
it out, though.
Yeah. So that's all we got for the Rage this week. It's time for legit wrestling questions. You can ask us both or just one of us a question. Remember, it has to be wrestling related. If it's not, I'm going to shuck it off. We're not going to answer it. So when we come back after this sweet little intro thing I got going on here, we're going to take some questions. Bam, here we go. And who don't you like? Who is it what you're saying we don't?
He's probably Bailey.
Oh, still
'Cause
don't
that's
like
what
it.
we were talking about. when
Don't
you said
forget,
that.
guys, you can scroll down into the description and hit those links. Also, you can get Rasslin Rage t-shirt, prowrestlingtees.com/Rasslin Rage with an R. Very good stuff. I got some interviews coming up. I had one, and I don't know, something happened. But so this Monday, there will be no interview going up. So I'm going to have to find a retro match, I think, and put it up there on the old Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. But Monday, I'm interviewing. Yes, sir.
You should do the Cyrus Satin, which actually was called Keith Sweat at the time, versus Alex Weir versus Billy Ray Daniels triple threat.
Do I have that up?
You should.
Okay, I'll look.
I don't know if it's on your Wrestle Rage, but I know it's on
It's
your
probably
other
on my
one.
personal. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll have to look at that. There we go. So there we got recommendations, bringing it back, old school retro fest, right? So upcoming interviews we were talking about. So Monday I'm going to be listen to this one. This one's gonna be good. Mongo. Me and Mongo.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
Me and
I love
Mongo.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. So I'll be talking
Like
to him.
Mongo.
He lives up in the North Country. In the I don't know if he's in the mountains in the North Country up there somewhere, but me and him are gonna talk through the Facebook Messenger, and then Tuesday, I'll be talking with Deuce Diamond. Good time, right? Referee Deuce.
You
Motor
should
City.
do another interview with Jeff Bundy. That'd be more interesting.
Oh man, he's not a very nice guy.
I just love Jeff.
All right, let's see here. What are some of your guys' favorite wrestling catchphrases? Obviously, what for him?
I got 2 words for you.
I got two
That's the top
words
one.
for you.
Or even older than that, you make the rules and we'll break them.
No, there we go. I don't know. Jabroni.
doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah, SmackDown Hotel.
Everything Chris Jericho ever said.
Yeah. Pretty much that too. The list. I mean, come on, man.
Oh God, the
Brother.
list. When he brought out the
Macho
list.
Man. You know, anything Macho Man said
Oh,
there,
God.
you know.
Just in the voice.
I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nobody that could cut a promo like that, bro. You know, for real. Let's see here.
I wasn't a fan of any of Hulk Hogan's though. I mean, I was never really a fan of Hulk Hogan, but
Billy, who is your biggest threat in your Rising Star Championship match? Of the 3 other dudes, who's the biggest threat?
none of them.
Oh! So you're just going to
think
walk in
about
the
it.
ring and you're going to mow them down.
Think
And
about
it's going to
it.
be
Think about
like,
it
what,
this way.
5 minutes? Done?
Think about it this way. I've had 3 matches with MM3. 2 of them were tag team matches where he teamed up with Blake, and one of them was a one-on-one match for the Tri-City Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship, and I won all 3 of those matches. Blake's only ever beat me once, and it was because I got cocky. And Alex, I trained with him. I know everything he's going to do before he does it.
Jeez. I'm not
Just being honest. I got the confidence.
I can't talk smack. Let's see here.
Oh, you got that Levi one up there too. Actually, I felt pretty good because I won.
Oh, did I miss one?
Yeah.
Oh.
How did I feel the day after the street fight with Levi?
Oh,
I
okay.
felt pretty good. I won.
Oh, bye, Craig. Let's see here. Robert Larson, Beardy, if you could face any WWE wrestler, past, present, or who would it be? Oh, I already know this.
Shawn Michaels.
I knew it. Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, no doubt.
Who do you think has the best entrance? Oh, no. Okay, now.
That's hard.
That
That's
is
hard.
really hard.
Because do you mean the best entrance now?
Yeah.
Or the best
I think
entrance
entrances now
ever?
suck.
Or,
Like,
I don't know.
the only entrance that has is like the demon, right? Finn Balor. Right, okay. So, but there's, as far as.
You know why it's the best entrance?
Why?
Because he doesn't do it all the time.
Right, yeah.
That's
it's not-
why. Because
right.
if he did it all the time, then everybody would be
I
like,
could see
oh,
that.
it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Um,
The Undertaker.
I've never been a fan of the 20-minute entrance of Undertaker.
It wasn't like not
Whatever.
only just it was the nostalgia.
You know what I was a
of
fan
it.
of? The American Badass entrance on his Titan. Rolling.
Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg Jesse James. I always liked the way they came out to the ring too.
Rolling.
No, it was the one by Kid Rock was better.
What other ring names have you gone by?
None.
None.
I've always been Billy Ray Daniels.
That's right. Duh. Duh.
Yeah.
All right. What?
What are you talking about, Beals?
VKM. I don't know what that is.
Did you
All
not
right.
eat your Lucky Charms today?
I don't even know. Oh, knocking stuff over here. All right. So, yeah, we got a couple new interviews coming up.
Actually, I got a legit wrestling question for you.
Oh, snap. Let's go.
And it's about the Money in the Bank.
Okay.
What did you think the AJ Styles Seth Rollins match?
Amazing.
That was probably the best match I have seen in a long time.
Yeah, good
Like
match.
probably over a year, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
say.
Well, I mean,
And I mean, Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles was good, but that one topped it.
well, I mean, Seth Rollins is a really good wrestler. I mean, that's why he's wrestling. He's wrestles for WWE. He's in the main event, and he's a title holder. You know what I mean? But yeah, AJ.
Only
Styles.
because he kicked Brock Lesnar in the nuts.
So what?
He wouldn't have been able to beat him.
So
any other
well,
way.
but that makes sense though. I get it. You get it. I mean, come on, right? So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely thought it was a great match.
15.5 stars, Dave Meltzer. You think?
I'm not giving it any stupid stars. All right,
I
dang
think
it.
it's stupid.
What stupid?
I know what the VKM is. Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Feels
Okay.
stupid.
Let's talk about that for a second. Yeah. All right. Listen,
My 6-year-old likes it, but
I like
mean, he's
Goldberg.
stupid.
I'm a huge Goldberg fan. Huge Goldberg fan, right? But there's a time it's just like you said when Shawn Michaels came back. Sometimes just things need to be left the way they
Just
were.
need to be left
Right,
alone.
leave
That's
it
right.
alone, right? Undertaker, when he left his coat and his hat and stuff in
It
the
should have
ring,
been done.
that should have been it. It's done. It's over. Thanks, bro. I appreciate your time. I love you, man. And all that
Only
good
thing
stuff.
I think they should have ever done after that was maybe have Shawn come back for a one-on-one with the Undertaker, and have Shawn retire him. And then
Something
Shawn
like
goes
that, right.
away, Undertaker goes away, and be done with it. And it's these stupid Saudi Arabia shows. Like, I'm not gonna diss
Well,
on them for making their money, because they're making money off.
Oh,
this.
well, yeah.
But these people, they want stuff that they watched when they were younger.
Well, it's
and
'cause
it's
they've never
not
had
gonna
wrestling
be.
over
It's
there.
not gonna be as good as it was.
Right. Well, that's
it's
what
never going to be as good.
They've
as it
never had wrestling over there. So now that they can have it, they want the stuff that
now,
they
if
couldn't
they,
have back
if they
then.
would, they never had Goldberg and the Undertaker.
Well, I know, but they did. It's a dream
20
match for them.
20 years ago, I would have been all over this match.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
for sure. No.
no.
You know, and Goldberg and Undertaker are really good friends too. You know, outside of the ring and everything. But regardless of that, yeah, dude, it's not a match I'm looking forward to. I'm not excited about it. I'm not going, oh my God, I gotta watch this pay-per-view because Goldberg's coming back. Woo, no. You know, and I like Goldberg. I really do. I'm a huge Goldberg fan. I got a lot
like
of
my
Goldberg
my
stuff.
6-year-old is really big into it, but for the same reason, because he never really saw those guys.
Yeah. No,
He
and
only
and
gets to
that's
see them
understandable.
every now and then. So when he sees them, he gets excited about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen them both wrestle, and I don't think even in their prime that they would have put on a good match with each other.
Gotcha.
Because Goldberg, I know you're like the biggest Goldberg mark in the world. But he was horrible.
Whatever, man.
Screw him.
You know what I like?
He kicked Bret Hart so freaking
I know.
hard.
I know, but listen.
And I will always have heat with him. for
Listen, this is why I like Goldberg. Main reason why I liked Goldberg is because when everybody was coming to the ring and doing 20-minute talk sessions, Goldberg, music hit, got in the ring, did 2 moves, 1, 2, 3, match was over, and he'd leave. That's why I like Goldberg. Right there.
that. I don't know. 'cause
Straight to the point. Get the job done. Go home. Have a nice day.
and that's my problem with him, because look at Chris Jericho.
What about
He went out there and he did 20-minute promo segments and then would wrestle a 5-minute match. But he didn't get over because of how he wrestled. He got over because of his character. And Goldberg, to me, was just lame. He had no character.
but yet made millions of dollars because
That's
he was a
okay.
wrestler?
He can make the money, but to me as a fan, I never got behind him because he was
I
lame.
did.
He had
And I
no
got a lot of
character.
stuff to prove that I did.
Oh, I know.
You know, it is what it is. I mean, I got his autograph up there. Got some other stuff too.
I'm
but-
not saying don't get his autograph. I'm sure you've got autographs of somebody on this wall that you don't particularly care for. And maybe not on this wall, but just in general.
Well, not on the wall. I do have an autograph of somebody that I wasn't too particularly fond of after I got the autograph because he was a dink.
Bret Hart.
No.
I don't know. I heard he can be a douche.
No, he was
sometimes,
all right. He was checking out. But yeah, no, there was a guy, just one. Well, I'll
wanna
say
know.
it off the air. I don't want to.
Don't put it out there.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna do that. All right, so check it out. BRD 20 years ago, great. Now generic match. Yeah,
Don't
for
agree
sure.
with me, Danny Beals.
Oh,
don't
boy.
agree with me. You don't need
All
to
right.
agree with me.
So check it out, guys. So I'm
Getting
gonna
paid
put
by
this.
the
I'm gonna
hour.
find this match and put it up on Monday, and then I also got those 2 interviews coming up. One on Monday, one on Tuesday, and then I'm not sure what else is going on live. I got to find somebody to come on the show next week for guest host. I do know that I got one lined up in June, very special, and promos coming soon.
Find a DD and we'll do them
Yeah.
Jack and Coke snow cones. I'm gonna tell you.
Do something like that. All right, guys. So see you again next week, 8 o'clock, same time, same place, and all that good stuff. And make sure you go over to r2youtube.com and subscribe and smash that thumbs up. Thanks so much for joining me once again.
Anytime.
We'll definitely be seeing you here in the next couple weeks over there. 2 days in a row again, wrestling weekend, June 1st
That's
for
right.
Blue Water and June 2nd for XI. So definitely going to be a good time. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bam, bam. What do that, and then we're out.
We are the Death Threat Army. Vehicle City Bill and Aaron O'Ryan.
Black Diamond Jack Price.
The Wild Child Jody Threat.
And Weaponized Alex Weir. And you're watching Rasslin Rage live on Friday nights at 8 o'clock on YouTube.